Alright, hey guys, Aaron and Switchclack back here, finally bringing you something for your enjoyment. Aaron.
Yep. Hi.
And so this is the screen you get when you first start up the game, you guys, the big server list. And if anyone wants to know what server I'm playing on, it's called the Twin Spears. It's on a PvP on the East Coast, full. Yeah, I don't know why the one I chose has to be highly populated, but whatever. And you log in, and then here's my two characters, guys. My 25 Sith Juggernaut, which is basically your warrior class. I spec them as Juggernaut, that's your tank off spec, because when you get to level 10 and you go to the, or whatever level you leave the first planet, and you get to the first station, I'll show you once I get there, and then my other character is the Commando, which is my lady. She's well fitted, if you catch my drift. I know, right? I'm so funny. But I think I'm going to stop the video here and resume it when you get back on, because the loading screens are kind of long, but that's because they load everything at once, so meet you back when I'm on the station. Okay, here we are, guys, back on the station. I've logged in. This is exactly where you come in from the Sith side, from your off planet, your first one. This would be Hutta, and this one would be, Hutta is the bounty hunter Imperial agent, so if you are from there, you come off here. And over here is the shuttle from Korriban. This is your Inquisitor slash warrior, where you come out of. Immediately as you walk in, there's this guy, Black Talon Valet. He's your first flashpoint, which flashpoints are basically your dungeons. So this is your first dungeon offering right here. And in case you haven't noticed, I'm riding an ugly little thing, which Aaron thinks is really ugly, but it's cooler than the other two starting mounts, just saying.
Absolutely hideous.
Here it is. It's the long spur. I forgot what that STAP stands for. It's like personal something. I forgot. But this is what you get if you pre-order the deluxe edition of Star Wars The Old Republic. And you also get a bunch of things, which I'll show you once I get to the bank area, which is called your cargo hold access.
Pre-ordered it.
So this is my 25 warrior. I have the Destructive as my title right now, but yeah, I have Acolyte, Apprentice, Flyboy, the Revenite, Merciless, Destructive, and this is my light side, dark side. I'm 100% dark side on this character.
Pretty cool.
Got my... Okay, so basically, like, the rarity on this goes like white, green, blue. Then there's orange, which is like this is where you get the mod openings where you put on your armoring and stuff. And then after that it's purple. I think there's one more after that, but I don't think it's implemented into the game yet even. But if you see, my character is pretty well equipped. I got nothing but oranges and blues. And we're going to take the elevator up to the main station now.
You fell off last time.
Shh, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Alright, so immediately when you come off the elevator, you will probably have a quest either here, at these two, or here. Oh, in case you didn't notice, you can't hear my speeder anymore. Sometimes the sound cuts out because you're in the station. It's pretty laggy. Lots of people and whatnot. So this would be your Inquisitor, Sith Warrior, and this would be your Bounty Hunter and Imperial Agent. These guys offer you to go to your trainer here, which would be over there, straight ahead. And you go over here, and then you speak to your trainer, or the guy next to the trainer, and you choose your off-spec, or your two advanced classes, whatever. And so if you were a Sith Warrior like me, you would go over here, and here would be your advanced trainer, and right here you would choose to either go Juggernaut, which is mine, which would be your tank, or you would go Marauder, which is your straight-up dual-wielding lightsabers DPS. And then here's your trainer. And then every other one along here is something else. Like this would be your Inquisitors, and then these would be your Bounty Hunters, and then the next one's the Agents. And then up here is your every little section here has like a group of 3, and you'll be wondering like, oh, there's a Columni, TOC, whatever, and a Rakati, and there's like 4 of them. They're all the same, but each one's for your different class. And same with here. This would be your PvP gear for each of the classes. Okay, so moving along to the next little zone. Oop, stuck on the box. Lame. So Aaron, you're not going to ask any questions or anything? No input?
You answered everything when you were talking.
Good. That means I'm being a good host.
Great host.
And over here, this would be the elevator you'd take to go to your second planet, which is for everyone, Drome and Kos. And so basically when you get here, that guy that tells you is like, would you rather take the shuttle that takes a few days and goes straight to Drome and Kos, or would you rather take the one that You should go on with friends, wink. That goes through dangerous territory, wink, wink.
Ray has no friends.
I know. No, but basically it's referencing to a dungeon. And here in the supply section, all along here, it starts from here. This is your starting planets. Kutta, or Hutta, and Korriban, and then Drowan Kos and everything. So basically, you go to each planet, and randomly when you kill a mob, they drop these things called commendations, which are hidden in your currency. Right here. And you spend them on gear. So basically, like this, most of these orange items are either from like the quest at the end of the planets, or like this. I always get, like every planet has like the commendation vendor at the beginning, and I always get stuff from them because you get a bunch of spare commendations just from killing stuff in quests. And they're all along here, starting planets all the way to the end planets, which would be Corellia and Voss. Excuse me. Too much soda. So all along here would be your, like, these are like your level 50 token vendors. Like if you remember, if you've ever played WoW, you get like tokens from doing the high-end dungeons. And you go in here and turn them in for armor and stuff, and each one of these are for a different class. So moving on, this elevator right here goes to every single dungeon besides the first one. They're all in a hub area, so you don't have to worry about going to a planet and searching for them and summoning people there. Sorry if it gets a little laggy at times, guys. The video in the background, I'm in the hub world, so lots of people here. So here in your, Galactic Trade Market, all along the top here is your kiosks where your auction house. And at the ends here, there's your light side and dark side vendor for depending on what tier you went. And here's your starship upgrades. Yes, you get a ship after you leave the second planet. And you upgrade them with these if you want to be able to do some of the higher level missions. Trust me, you cannot do them without upgrades. You will die. And here is all your mounts. Yeah. And from here, you buy them. You get the training from your actual, you get the training for each of these from your actual vendor. Or, not vendor, trainer. And that would cost 40,000, so you kind of have to save up. I mean, me leveling up my crafting skills, which I'll get to in a minute, and actually buying all the recipes and stuff, I ended up around 48,000, which is exactly how much you need. So you can be a little spendy with your money, but you can't just go off buying something that one piece of armor that wastes all your money. Just got to be a little careful with your money. So these are your two starting mounts right here. This one, if this is if you didn't get the pre-order one, you can choose this one, the Rendeli Watchman. Over here you can choose the Sazerka Patroller. These are your level 25s. 25 is when you get your mounts. And then once you get to level 40, you could choose between that thing. I don't know what that is. Looks like a parrot to me. The Ubrakaya, I'm not even going to pronounce that, Hunter. You can choose this one, which looks like a TIE fighter to me. It looks really badass. It's pretty cool. The Gurian Shadow. But this is the one I'm going to choose personally when I get to 40. It is the Lahosan Duster. It's cool. It looks like an actual speeder bike, you know, not like these futuristic, I don't know, segways. And then when you get to max level 50, you could choose this sleek little thing. And if you pre-order the deluxe edition, you get these things, or one of these things, the VIP lounge wristband. In the middle, there's a big cantina, and you can go to the second floor, and there's a VIP vendor, and like all he has to sell right now is like a $1.5 million mount, which looks really cool. Well, actually, I don't know if it looks really cool because there's no preview. So, Aaron, you dead yet?
No, I'm not dead.
Okay. And over here you got your companion gifts because you get companions. Right now I have 3 so far. I'm a Sith warrior, but I talked to an Inquisitor my level. He only just got his like second companion, so I don't know if we get them all at the same time or not. So I'm not gonna say anything about that. So companion gifts increase your affection with them. Your affection increases how much they like you and how good they are at making stuff for you. These are your social items. You get social points by doing anything in a group, questing, doing group chats when you turning in quests and like talking to the quest giver. And this is your dark side vendor, and up there are all your kiosks for auction housing. Then last area, the crew skills trainers area. This is a pre-order crystal vendor, so basically when you pre-order the game, as long as you pre-ordered any edition of the thing, you get the Star Wars. You get a orange, yellow crystal, which you can use to put on your weapons, like mine right now. I have a orange crystal, but see, it says +6 power. By the time you get around my level, or like 20, 18, you outdo that crystal. You don't really need it anymore. But if you, for some reason, accidentally sell it or lose it, you can rebuy it from that guy. So all along here, really, and up there, these are all just all the different crew skills. So there's 5 main ones, and then the rest are just gathering and like more gathering, basically. So here you have your cyber tech. These guys create like these like earpieces. They create implants. They create a lot of stuff actually. They create modifications for droids. Like, see my companion? Well, you can't really see him right now, but his thing would be right here. They each use like they have their own armor and stuff. You can give to them your like hand-me-downs, or some quests give specific armor just in case you haven't upgraded theirs yet. But you could if you have a droid companion, they don't use clothing and stuff. They use like motors and power supplies, and you can make them with this one. If you want a full description on them, as soon as you come here, if you talk, you don't have to learn the skill. Just right-click on each one of these, and the thing will pop up. Just hit cancel. You can go to here, go to your crew skills, and you click on any of them, and it gives you a full explanation. And if you click one of the main ones, it'll show you what gathering skill and what mission skills. That's the top 4 up there. That's what they're called, mission skills. They're the ones after your gatherings.
So much
I
information.
know, just letting it get all out at once. Arms tech, these guys create, you know, your weapons. Armor mech, these guys create, and don't get this messed up with me. I tried to do it on this guy. I got it to like level 20 until I realized I screwed up. This creates armor for everything that doesn't use the Force. So basically your bounty hunters, your agents, your smugglers, and your troopers. Synth weaving is what you want if you want to make armor for inquisitors, warriors. Quit making that noise so I can actually talk, Aaron.
Sorry, good sir.
Biocheming. These guys make your... What do they do? Oh yeah, the stims, which increase your stats. They're basically like potions. They also make med kits. I don't know. Well, if you want the full description, just do what I said and go to that thing. And then artificing. These are all your gathering skills, and up there your missioning. And so far, with my gathering and missioning skills at these levels, every time I go back to the trainer, they say there's nothing there. So I think when you get those 2, you never have to go back to your trainer. But your main skill, that's when you have to go back. So yeah, my guy is a synth weaver. That means he makes armor for Force users. I make some of my own armor. Like I made that. The rest, I mean, usually when you make something, you gotta level it pretty fast. Unless you like go straight ahead and like buy stuff. And then at these 2 ends right here, you have your banks. It's these little boxes, cargo hold. And then along here in each of the corners, there's your hangars for your ship. I'll show you mine when we leave. And down here is just stims vendor and your cantina if you want to just chill. And when you have a companion, occasionally they'll have missions. They'll say, oh, I want to talk to you in private. That means you just go to your cantina or your ship, and then they'll give you the mission there. So yeah, guys, I think I pretty much explained everything here. I'm going to go ahead and go to my hangar and show you the ship. I'm pretty sure every class in the game gets the exact same ship. I mean, between the Sith, the Republic probably gets a different ship, but I don't know as if you keep leveling you get a new ship or anything, but I'm pretty sure everyone has the same one. It's called the Fury class Imperial Interceptor. You get this as you leave the 2nd planet. And then I'll show you around the ship, guys, and we'll end the video. So no input, Aaron, no questions at all. Aaron!
Yo.
You're really unhelpful. Wait. Everyone says I gotta be nice to Aaron. Aaron, you need to put in more input to these videos, okay?
Be nicer to me.
But I am nice. I don't see what the people talking about mean.
They sure do know what they're talking about.
No.
Oh, don't know what they're talking about, right?
Whatever. But your ship's kind of tiny on the inside. I know, poor man's ship.
That's what
Shut
she
up.
said.
Duh. Here's your exit
Forgot we have like...
to the ship. And your companions will stand in random positions around the ship. I'm pretty sure everyone gets their 2nd companion as they get their ship. It's just this little droid. I don't know if it's the same droid for everyone, but he's just like a healer.
Yeah,
Here's your 1st companion. Like I said, they sit in random spots on the ship. So in here, you have your locker, which is basically your bank. So you can access your bank from here. Oh, and the cool thing I found out, guys, if you're out gathering and stuff, and you think, oh, if I want to craft stuff out in the field, I gotta keep these in my inventory, and it's gonna take up space. No, I always put all my crafting stuff in my bank, and it still works. So that's cool. And in here you have your holo terminal. This occasionally gives you quests,
I like quests.
or you have to turn in quests there. And the rest of the ship is usually just cosmetic. There's like an intercom. I don't know. I haven't used that yet, so I wouldn't know what that's for. Right there. I mean, I've used it, but I mean, nothing happens. And the final room, you get quests from here, and an occasional daily. This is mostly ship quests, do just stuff to do with your ship. And then there's the galaxy map. You can access it by sitting here or just clicking on the thing. And this shows you all the areas, all the planets, and it'll tell you if you have a planet like you do quests on. So right here, yeah.
I cut
And
my
then
finger.
there's these things called space battles. These are stuff, just missions you do with your ship. You basically just fly along on like a rail type path and you shoot stuff, and there's the occasional different objectives. Some are really hard without upgrades, like I've said. But right now I'm questing right here in Narshada, so I'd click here. Costs a little bit of money to fly around, not that much. It's not like you're gonna go broke from it. But yeah.
Is it like the Griffin system in WoW?
No. Well, yeah, but just costs money to go places. And see, thing goes into warp drive and you teleport right outside the planet. And to go down to the planet, you go out the exit where I came in. Or for some reason there's this escape pod here. I think it's basically the same thing as the exit. Just fancier. Oh yeah, and that's my ass-kissing droid. Every time you walk by him, he says something like, "Praising you, don't kill me, master." It's funny. And then you click your exit, and it shows your ship flying down to the planet. And then you get the good old loading screen. So, I guess we'll end it here. There's not really much to talk after this. So yeah, guys, if you like... Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. Follow-up to my last video. Everything you need to know. I've changed a lot of the rules. I'm stupid. I should have just redid the video, but... Okay, you can't choose Bounty Hunter, or no. Yeah, you can't choose Bounty Hunter, because me and Aaron, we're going to do a combo with an agent. So you can't choose Bounty Hunter.
It's gonna be our PvP
Yeah,
endgame
you can't
combo.
choose Sith Warrior or Republic Trooper, because I already have those. So basically your choices are Jedi Knight, Jedi Consular, Smuggler, Sith Inquisitor, or Imperial Agent. And also in the comment you can choose if you want me to go light side, dark side, only, mixture, or if you want how the personality was going to be, like a hard ass, or like a gentleman, or like a really nice guy, or just a plain up asshole. I don't know.
I thought you get no benefits from going
Oh yeah,
light
that's
and
the
dark.
thing though. Neutral doesn't do anything, so if you guys want to just choose one side. And also choose the gender, and I'm going to do most of the creation of the characters, so just choose the gender, his personality, light side or dark side, and then the class. So yeah, guys, leave your comment for what you want me to do. I think I might disable the comments here and just comment on the original video, so I can count them up better. So yeah, leave a comment, choose my destiny. What am I going to do? See you guys next time. Say bye, Aaron. Bye.
Bye.